And this will be returned by Fultz. As he weaves his way out towards the 22. The guy behind him is one of the best there is. Here is Ahmad Hardy, as he is the country's leading rusher. The impact players are brought to you by Fairfield by Marriott.
Well, no surprise there. Run right to Hardy. He is so physical. Kevin Coleman's a weapon at receiver. Justin Jefferson, a tackling machine for Bama. Bray Hubbard getting tons of turnovers.
Pribula straight ahead, just slashing through the middle of that Alabama defense. It's a first down, Mizzou.
And that's a designed run that time.
Play action. Pribula's going to tuck and run. Katie, what do we know about the offensive line situation for Mizzou?
Getting big number 70 back.
See him opposite big number 22 as Hardy tries to take it off right tackle, and he does so and scoots out of bounds at midfield. It's another first down for the Tigers.
Well, this is the superpower of a...
And keep it on the ground with Pribula. Is a good read, and look at Beau Pribula as he cuts back in for extra yardage.
Well, you're seeing the effect that Ahmad Hardy's success is already having on this defense, because they're...
Now they get the snap off, play actions, but nothing but runs until this. Their big, talented tight end, Brett Northfleet. You can't do better than that. M-I-Z.
Impact player, number 18, and he has been, but physically he can't match up with a tight end that's 4 inches taller than him. Really good location on the throw by Pribula. And here's a tight end that was highly recruited coming out of high school. He was a good pitcher. Could throw 90 miles an hour in high school, but his athleticism showing up here early in Missouri. They cut through this Bama defense.
3rd down and 8. Simpson steps up and gets it complete past midfield for a first down to Brooks, the true freshman.
Nice job by Lottie Brooks. He actually had to jump up over top of a DB and make this play. You see the pressure coming from Young. He was lined up to the right that time.
Simpson on the boot with a blocker in front, and Simpson will stride out close to that line to gain, maybe a yard short. Motion Miller back in on 2nd and 1, and Simpson to pass, and he gets his tight end Josh Cuevas right in that mid pocket for a first down.
And that's a really cool concept outside. They've got Cuevas to tight end, and he's running a hitch route at first, and he's just trying to get his defender to forget about him.
Miller on 2nd and 10 as he weaves his way towards the 12-yard line. It'll be 3rd down from there. Simpson on 2nd goal. And Riley takes it across the line for a touchdown reception.
Been really impressed with Kevin Riley, this redshirt freshman. He's been a change of pace back, but one thing he's great at doing is catching the football. He's lined up here. He's going to fake like he's running to the flat and then cross defenders the faces for that angle route. He's been good at running to the outside.
Simpson, as he gets it complete right at the sticks to Bernard.
Well, it's a good point, Joe, what you're talking about with Simpson, because you do have to be resilient at that position to have success.
6'5" freshman from Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas. Ty Simpson gets it in space to Horton.
15, Ty Simpson.
Riley on 2nd and 3 as Kevin Riley continues to have himself a good season backing up Jam Miller. First down with blockers in front as Jam Miller are able to have a burst up the sideline. Miller on 3rd down, and that'll move the chains for the Crimson Tide.
Well, just having his physicality, right? 221 pounds to get low, drive the legs, drive the pile.
3rd down and 12. A-gap pressure is picked up. Strike to the end zone is caught for a touchdown by Isaiah Horton. A 16-yard touchdown strike, Simpson to Horton.
And that was a fantastic job by Ty Simpson, freezing this free safety with his eyes, just keeping him in the middle of the field right here. He's got to hold him So that up top, Horton in motion, going to be running the post. It's the test they've had this season.
2nd and 9, Pribula. He is pressured, but somehow he kept his footing and will get positive yardage out of it. Hardy on 3rd and 1 as he bounces off an initial would-be tackler, and that's a great example of his running style.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Keenan that time is clogging up the middle for Alabama, but I'd say
3rd and 8 for Beau Pribula and the Tigers. And he is sacked. He is brought down. And it was Keeley, and a flag is down right at that spot.
I think it's LT Overton working on the inside versus the right guard, Curtis Pigler.
Holding. Offense number 77. That penalty is declined. Result of play is 4th down.
Well, LT Overton
checks the protection at the line. Miller, as he lowers the shoulder and is across the 35-yard line. So the first couple drives for Alabama, Jesse. Simpson on 3rd down. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to tuck and run and have the first down and a heck of a lot more as he gets upended past midfield by Catalan.
A really good decision here. You'll see the pass rush. Everybody's outside. I mean, you can drive a truck through that. Ty Simpson takes off.
At the end of 14 play drives in that big win at Georgia. 2nd and 9, and he gets this complete for a first down. That goes to Isaiah Horton when facing pressure. Riley goes ahead to the 28-yard line. Of course, you get into the meat of the SEC season. Remember this.
Jeremy Bernard lined up out here. You got a receiver in the backfield.
Simpson steps up in the pocket, doesn't have an option right now, and is sacked. He is brought down by Khalil Jacobs.
Well, Zion Young, one of our impact players, he really ends up making this play. He didn't get the sack, but he was able to force him off his mark.
He's 2 for 5 from beyond 40. That is where he struggled this year. This from 47. And that helps the cause as Talty puts it through. Is in on 3rd and 8. As they run Pribula, and they run him to the boundary, and ball's out. It looks like Northfleet was quick to jump on it, but the ball came out.
He's got returned for a score, but LT Overton right now is dominating up front, never quit on the play. Missouri very lucky they jumped on that. Bama has that. All of a sudden you're down close to the red zone again. You score a touchdown. This thing's 24-7. But you feel like the momentum here certainly on Alabama's side.
Jam Miller, as he's able to find space past midfield.
And that's what I love about having Jam Miller back. His speed and the ability to bounce it outside. At 210 pounds, you got to take advantage of these guys outside if you're Simpson.
3rd down and 4. Simpson is sacked. Boy, oh boy, did Damon Wilson come up big just when they needed it most.
Well, they tried to chip him at first with Caleb Edwards, and that didn't work. And then Wilkin Formby missed. This time out here.
3.5 minutes before halftime. Beau Pribula throws it high, but somehow Johnson was able to catch it. Just is back in the game as Roberts finds a seam. Jamal Roberts with a big chunk play for Mizzou.
Staying in the pocket, delivered some big-time shots. He's got to do it again today.
Here's 3rd and 3. Hardy. He bounces off and tries to cut back to the right side. Ball came out. Ball came out. Alabama players have jumped on it, but let's inbound.
There's a couple things you got to look at here. Number one, you got to make sure Alabama didn't possess it. I think it was Tim Keenan who jumped on it inbounds. The second thing, though, is that you're looking at the spot of where he fumbled. Did he reach the first down marker or not? I think there's 2 different things to look at here. That's definitely a fumble by Hardy.
4th down and 1. They go with the up back, Roberts. It was Roberts who got the carry. And you can see the official running in. You see Alabama players pointing the other direction, claiming a turnover on downs.
This is where you need to have your guy. He's up here in the slot.
Pribula, as he connects underneath with Manning, and Manning tries to weave his way close to that line to gain. It may not have been pretty, but it's through. And 17-10 is our halftime score. Play action to start the second half as the pocket collapses and he is taken down by Josiah Trotter.
Well, that's a missed block by Jam Miller.
Well, ball's out, it's a turnover.
Trotter, and they were able to get the turnover. We talked about how they avoided them in the first half.
Wilson comes up with it.
That is fantastic. Trotter getting in on the pressure. He beats Jam Miller to get to Ty Simpson, force him up. Ty Simpson just ran into Caden Proctor. The ball comes out, and Missouri's there to jump on. This is a play they needed. Watch here, Simpson.
Second and goal. Pribula's going to try to do it himself. He made a man miss and went right on in.
They go with the zone read, Joe, and Bray Hubbard at safety for Alabama played it absolutely perfectly. He was in position, but Beau Pribula with the moves. They're going to fake this run.
Simpson to pass. Quickly to the outside, and Bernard with so much space to do whatever he wanted to.
Well, they need that. They need their star wide receivers to make.
Here's the quick game to Johnson, as Johnson will get upfield towards the 18-yard line. It'll be third and short.
And I like the play call because it's essentially an extension of a run play.
Simpson, as he goes underneath to Miller, and Miller lowers his shoulder out to the 44-yard line, first down.
And I love that quick decision that time.
Play action. Simpson gets it to Brooks, and Brooks, who's going to be a really good one, already producing as a true freshman.
Well, the fake that time to Jam Miller.
First down, Simpson, a little bit of pressure, ball's in the air, and it's caught by his center, Brailsford. So Parker Brailsford
has such a good feel for Arbuckle's offense.
Ty Simpson on 2nd and 11 drives it to his tight end as he's able to get it to Danny Lewis.
Well, they're happy to get him back. He missed it.
And he went a little airborne. Whoa. Oh, a stumble, but Jam Miller takes it in. Ty Simpson stumbled, but somehow got it to Jam Miller, and it's a touchdown, Alabama.
Yeah.
It was set up by the left tackle, and then Miller brings it in.
As a coach, the penetration's going to come right here. You always hold your breath. Because is he going to let go of the ball? Is he going to flip it to him?
Under video review from the previous play.
Here's what they're going to look at.
Yeah, and see.
Watch the knee of Simpson.
He was actually down before. I think it was. I think his right knee actually hit the turf before he hands this off. Watch there.
Oh, this could be a loss of yardage and wipe out a touchdown run by Jam Miller.
Because he actually didn't flip the ball to Miller. He actually handed it to him. He still has it in his hands right there. Yeah, that's going to be a loss. Great job of penetrating up front by Missouri.
Just an angled short 22-yard attempt.
The kick is good.
And number 8, Alabama's back on top. It's so much fun. Pribula, play action as he goes underneath to Norfleet, his tight end, who had the 26-yard touchdown on the opening drive. And we've got a really good one here in a compelling setting. It's loud here in Como. And a great game between top 15 teams as Pribula goes underneath to Norfleet, who settles in after gaining the yardage for a first down.
Really nice job that time.
Can Mizzou keep this drive going? Pribula downfield. Oh, and right into the hands of Hubbard.
Well, he was looking for Kevin Coleman. Coleman's here. He's just running a seam route right down the field. But watch, he never turns around to look for this. Pribula's expecting him to just sit in that soft spot of the zone. And how about Bray Hubbard, Joe? In his last 11 starts, 12 starts now, he's got 6 picks.
Wow.
And he's forced 2 fumbles. He's been a complete difference maker.
Simpson on first down against a 4-man rush. He's going to try to connect with Cuevas, his tight end. And 4th and 1. Simpson Shuffles it ahead to Miller for a first down.
Man, that's the second time in a couple games.
A 6-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Talty. No good. Can they protect on 3rd and 10? Simpson downfield. It's well beyond Bernard.
And that's just a miss by Ty Simpson. That's 2 misses in a row with guys. LT Overton probably having the best game of this season, and he has just been living in this backfield, playing with great effort here. Great job first off by Yanze Pierre, forcing Pribula.
Running back is out of the game. Daniel Hill's in at running back now for Jam Miller. Simpson to pass with a man coming at him, and he is torn down by Damon Wilson.
And Wilcom Formby at right tackle just completely whiffed on the right side. And normally they give their right tackle a lot of help in pass pro with chips by running backs or tight ends. This was just one-on-one in a Georgia train.
Simpson as he goes underneath the Riley, and Riley is going to lose yardage. So all of a sudden, after the turnover on downs, counting down. 4th down and 8. Can Bama convert? Simpson going deep. Lottie Brooks against Toriano Pride.
What a throw by Ty
Lottie
Simpson.
Brooks, the true freshman, coming up on 4th down.
You could not walk this ball.
Simpson on 4th and goal to pass to the end zone. It is Daniel Hill, the 244-pound running back with the touchdown reception. And then have a 4th and goal as well.
Yeah, moments don't get too much bigger than that big throw to Lottie Brooks earlier. Great job by Brooks. Great job by Simpson. They've got a 2-possession lead. Lots of pressure on Missouri all day long.
On 2nd and 9. He's going to run it himself, and in doing so, he's going to have the first down and a heck of a lot more as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Missouri on the go. 2nd and 10 now for Mizzou. Pribula downfield, and he gets it complete inside the 5-yard line to Olugbode. Know that he didn't roll right into the end zone on top of Deshaun Jones.
Let's take a look at this again. Did his butt hit the ground there? They're sliding. The ball's not in the end zone when the knee touches it, I don't think. I think the ball's still probably short of the goal line once that knee does touch. But you're right, Joe. That was kind of a crazy play, how it ended.
I agree with you. Watch the position of the ball no matter where his body is when he rolls over here.
Yeah, so I think there, obviously, he's down. It looks like he's short, but it should be spotted right at around the 1-yard line, I think.
Donovan Olugbode, the true freshman, with the big catch that they had to have as Beau Pribula, guy who started his career at Penn State, trying to find some magic at Mizzou. To the end zone, and it's a touchdown with Olugbode. Donovan Olugbode, the touchdown reception with 1:39 to play.
Well, he had a chance to hit Coleman to the right. It wasn't there, but there was a complete bust in the back end for Alabama. And Olugbode, I thought this was open here, Chris.
If they can come up with a stop. And that's what they do. Tackled for a loss was Daniel Hill as the entire front rallied, with Tristan Newsom making the tackle for number 14, Mizzou. The home winning streak. Pribula's going to launch it downfield, and it is caught by Olugbode. The true freshman is coming up huge here late.
That's the 3rd massive catch for Olugbode here on these last 2 drives. One-on-one with the best corner.
3rd down and 10. Oh, it is intercepted. Intercepted by Alabama, Dijon Lee.
To get into the area. A bit of an errant throw by Pribula again. And Dijon Lee, the true freshman, comes up with the biggest play of his young career at Alabama to ice this football game.
Hey, Mizzou came into this game at 5-0.
You come in here in this tough environment and they make the plays they need to make. Ty Simpson continues to play at a Heisman level. And if he keeps doing that, Joe, Alabama's got a shot to go a very long way.
Katie's with Coach.